Hello, and thank you for clicking on my video. This is Cali Legends Media, and I'd like to thank everybody who has subscribed to my channel this far. I appreciate each and every one of you. So if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. There's no cost associated to joining the channel. Become part of the family of Cali Legends Media. Okay, so today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit today about the woods, okay? The woods in prison are a force to be reckoned with. They have their politics, they have their, they have their stuff together. They have everything in place just like all the other races. They have their rules. They have their big homies, and they watch who comes onto their yard and help keep the yard clean from degenerates or the unwanted aspect of prison, people that come to prison. I've seen the woods put the yard down several times. I've seen them go at it with the blacks. I seen them go at it with the homies. And I seen them go at it with each other. One time they had some type of internal conflict, and there seemed to have been a split, two sides. And one day they were out in the yard hashing it out, and it just went up, They took flight on each other, and they caused the towers to fire. It's tear gas. They got sprayed, drug off to the hole. Same treatment that all the other races get, A lot of times Mexicans have internal struggles. Sometimes different cars go at it with each other. Maybe the San Diego with the LA or whatever. But same thing happens with the raza too. Now, I used to hang around with the woods a lot. With not just all of them, but with the guys who had the yard and stuff. One of them was in the music program. And so we became friends and we'd kick it together and stuff. And sometimes the other people that had the blocks, the other woods, would come and get at them, and he'd tell me, kick back, Lucky, they'd be talking and doing their thing. And they ran a tight ship. They were aware of everything that was going on, And even I remember one day, there was a CO, he was a gabacho too, it's a white guy. And they were talking with this guy and actually requesting certain inmates get pulled from another yard and brought over because I guess when that conflict happened, that internal conflict with the woods, and they got off with each other, I guess the guys that I hung with, a lot of their soldiers, a lot of their, hard hitters got rolled up. So he needed to replenish his backing, his strength, right? There was some guys on the other yard that were his homies that he wanted to bring over. And the CO turns around and he tells him, okay, check it out. I'll give you so-and-so and so-and-so. But if I bring them over, then you send me this guy and that guy, you know what I mean? Like, that were on our yard. And he was like, the llavero for the whites laughed, and he goes, he says, no, I can't do that. I'll send you this guy and that guy. And then the CO laughed. He goes, that's not a good, that's not like a good bargain, not a good trade. And I'm sitting there like acting like I ain't hearing this shit, but I'm like, damn, man, these fools are like bartering like who to trade, man, this shit's crazy. But they have pull like that, And I guess I heard them come to an agreement, And yeah, that CO was very sympathetic to the whites, and every car's got them, The raza has certain COs that are sympathetic to sureños, certain ones that are sympathetic to norteños, It's just the way it is, It's the nature of the beast. But yeah, I kind of tripped out on that something like that would happen. Something like that would go on. And later on, as I watched this Huran, this CO, I noticed that, he was. Let me just say it like this, man. He was one of them tricky ones, I remember one day when we were on lockdown, I guess he was walking around, the tier, and me and my Sally were smashing apples. We're gonna make a bag of pruno, and we're smashing apples, and we have everything out on out on the floor, a plastic bag, and we're emptying the juices into the bag. We're going up with a batch, And he comes and he knocks on the door with his flashlight, And I turn around and I seen him, and my Sally, he panics, and he's like grabbing the bag and he's like shoving it under the bed and like trying to hide. Like he could only see it, and I told my Sally, hey, don't trip. He's not gonna trip, trust me. And I got up and I stood up and I just turned around. I didn't go up to the door. I just turned around and I go, what's going on? And he goes, nah, what's going on with you? You ready to come off lockdown? I'm like, hell yeah, when they're letting us off. Blah, blah, blah. I talked in front of my Sally. My Sally was right there, shadowing me. So, we were in the cell together. So he heard everything I told him, but, he didn't trip about the pruner or anything, He even made a comment like, man, that's going to be a good one right there, because we had a lot of stuff. And he didn't trip, and he just took off, I don't know if he would have did that with everybody, but probably because he see me hanging around with his boys, that he didn't trip on us, And he was just one of those kind of COs, Anyways, not to get off track too much, but yeah, the whites they do run a hard program. They got heart. They will fight, and they get their instructions and stuff from their leadership, and they will get the job done. I know that for a fact. And I'm gonna go ahead and mention it because it was crazy, and it's already, man, this is so long ago. Like it's been a while, and I'm not gonna get into where this happened or anything, but I'm just talking about Woods in general, okay, in prison. Well, I think the two worst unlivings that I seen were the Woods getting it. They're known to make very very good straps, very good weapons, and yeah, one of them went right through this guy's went right through here, came out back here, and unlived the guy pretty instantly. And the guy got away. On top of everything, the guy got away. Okay. And the second one, they were both bad, equally bad, but was on a basketball court. And they played a good game of basketball, man. This guy's heart must have been going 100 miles an hour. And it happened so quick, just one shot, and dude fell and he never got up. And right on yard recall, so everybody was like kind of already starting to move. And as everybody moved off the court, only one guy was left, laying there in the middle of the court. Big old deep puddle, man. Just laying there. Again, nobody got caught, They're dangerous, and they're very, very well respected in their own right. So I give the credits to the Woods, There was skinheads there, P9s, Woods from all over the place, i.e. Bakersfield, LA, and all very respectful. How crazy is it? Oh, hell. Yeah, man. They're a lot of fun, man. They are. They are a lot of fun. But when it times to get serious, they're very dangerous. And so I'm gonna give it to the woods. I just wanted to do a little spill on the woods. I did one on the paisans, and that's my opinion on the woods. That's what they showed me. You know, I've seen them do other cleanups for other reasons. Um, you know, they're real strict about race, and yeah, one guy couldn't even go out and visit his girl and his kids, man, because he was with a black girl and his kids were mixed. You know, and if he would have, he would have got dealt with negatively. You know, and I'm sure that was a hard decision for this man to make. And I'm surprised they didn't even do him something just because, you know. But I guess the guy was like, he was putting it in, and you know, he was still he was able to stay around. He couldn't do the visit, you know. And another guy was just writing to this girl, man, and whoa, they rocked that fool's world. They carried that fool out in all kinds of stretcher. They had him stretched out in a knot, you know. But yeah, they're very strict on race, and that's, you know, that's their belief. That's how they roll. I'm neither here nor there on that. I'm not racist at all. So like, that's not my, you know, that's not my lane. I don't agree with things that have to do with race like that, but that's their thing, and they're very strict about it. And you know, they do their exercises, man. They're very well fit. They look strong, carry themselves well. At least the majority. So I give it to my woods, man. All right, I'm gonna end this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope it was informative. And I hope to see you on the next video. Stay strong, stay free, man. Let's stay out here for our families, for our loved ones, so that we could be out here for them, for when they need us. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you. God bless you.